The Nintendo DS has great buttons. That's why, a few months ago, I replaced the D-pad with a joystick. But, it broke, because, you know, I'm not good at 3D printing. So, I did some more 3D printing. And you may be wondering, why have I placed the DS like this? Well, it's because, obviously, I made the buttons really long. My, X button is, questionable. But, yep, you can see the D-pad functions. The buttons all function, including this one. You may be like, why did I not print start selector, power, left and right? It's because I didn't feel like it, and there were no models. And we're once again using the really bad DS where the top screen is kind of bad. And, you know, if I'm playing Mario Kart DS, was there a reason for me to print all 4 face buttons? Probably not, but it only took, it was the same model 3 times, so clearly 4 times. DS has a touchscreen for this exact reason. And we are once again using the, you know, the code to put the top screen on the bottom screen, so we can actually, you know, see it. Oh, this is actually not bad. Surprisingly. It's like more of a joystick than the joystick one was. This is the, like, I didn't do any sort of proper measurement for the size of the buttons, because I just literally just went up a random size, like, yeah, that looks funny. And it's honestly, like, the perfect size to, like, hold on to. Like, it's stupid. You wouldn't do just like a normal person. But there's nothing like, it doesn't feel bad. Like, you know, I'm actually snaking. Can I say that about the joystick? I probably could. I don't actually remember. I didn't rewatch the video right before making this. This ain't bad. I've been bloopered. Can I use like a joystick? It's a bit harder. And I feel like I'm going to snap it. And I don't really want to snap it because this is just kind of funny. I may put in these buttons back in once I'm done with this video, simply because I want to use these in shorts and have people be like, what the hell's wrong with this DS? But yeah, this is perfectly fine. Huh. Making your buttons like that tall, that's completely reasonable. But we don't just have tall buttons. We have an entire pot of 3D printed garbage. And I need to now take this DS apart. God heck. And it's really hard to take this DS apart because it's got these giant stupid buttons in it. Battery that I think is actually starting to go spicy. Just 1 screw. The R4 cart. 3rd screw. Yeah, there may or may not only be 3 screws in this system, so because I'm lazy, I am not unplugging the top screen. Big D-pad out. Big face buttons out. Now, these buttons were the ones that I was not expecting someone to recommend, but we have them anyway. It's the spike D-pad, where there are spikes on it. We do actually have 2 versions of the spike one. We've also got the big spike version, but we'll start with small spike version because I think this is going to be worse. Or better. I don't know. Now, I have completely failed to install this DS correctly because my start and select buttons are actually kind of terrible. That's probably why my buttons aren't working well. Okay, those buttons are now pressing. Our start and select buttons are not much better. Yeah, I can just chuck that in and not screw it in. Sorry. Ow. Oh, this is bad. I can... Oh, mate! Wait, we're playing with spiky D-pad. We should choose a spiky character. Ooh, this is... Who suggested this? I hate your guts. Yeah, we'll just choose a random character? No, random track. TikTok lock. Very spiky. Ow, ow, ow! Ow, 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 ow. Why did I do this? Oh, this is bad. This is... Ow! Ow, ow. It's like playing a DS, but you've put, spikes on them. It's like, I don't know, have an analogy at the moment. Ow, this really hurts! You can see the indent on my thumb. Why is my thumb filthy? What dust is in this DS? You can see the dent in my thumb if the camera wants to focus. Can you? I don't know. Keep playing. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, this is the pains. And I don't even know which thumb hurts more. That was 3D printed plastic. So sharp. It was 3D printed at a library where the layer lines suck. Ah! Ooh, it hurts. Wee. Sandy check to make sure the camera's still recording, because that'd be a real shame. That sucked! That was awful! I'm replacing these with normal face buttons. I was like, oh, should I do the pyramid one with these ones? No, I'm replacing these. Alright, we're doing the spike D-pad. It's It's a 1. It's a spike. It's my first iteration of the person that recommended that said to do this one, but it's this. And we also need our regular face buttons. U, banishment. Bert, X, and where's... your A, Bert, X, and Y. Unlike these, like, you can actually put the shoulder button, the face buttons in any order. For the sake of, you know, reasonability, you should probably put them in the correct order, but you don't have to. If you want Xbox style buttons for the Nintendo DS, you can have Xbox style buttons for the Nintendo DS. It doesn't change the games. Battery! Or a 4. Battery cover can go on, and you can banishment. Sky Garden, we'll take it. Okay, ow, my hand. Okay, this one's just hard to use because it's a spike, and you can't press the other direction unless you're like holding it like this. Shortcut. He's so good. Okay, this is hard to use because like you can't press down on the top of it because, you know, but trying to like use it like this is just not at all easy. Yeah, you can make that shortcut even without even needing an MT. It's honestly free and kind of stupid. So now that we no longer have the spiky ones, we'll continue the trend of weird shapes by going with my slanted D-pad. Because they're, you know, I've seen like, I think like Xbox D-pads, but they had like little slant inwards. This is the slant upwards. It goes on that way. I don't need that shoulder, wait, yeah, I don't need that shoulder button. If I really need to use item, I'll just use X like a civilized person. In case you're unaware, I am not a civilized person. I am very much a shoulder button user, but I can adapt for at least 5 minutes while I record this segment. MC1? Oh, this is weird. It feels like this is the most normal D-pad. It's just kind of weird feeling. I feel like the way that I've got it angled means I can basically just stay on the top square of the D-pad. So I don't actually need to deal with the slopes. This is pretty good. This is better than is this better than a tall D-pad? The tall D-pad is funnier, but less weirdly. This, I mean, the 3D print at the very top is kind of bad, but it does function the most like a D-pad. So I think this is the best D-pad apart from, you know, an actual D-pad. But like those Xbox controllers I was talking about, I have the invert of it, where it is inverted. We have lost a screw. Who knows where it is? Oh, this feels like a normal D-pad. Like, it's a bit weird if you have to like press up, but like this feels pretty good. Ah, this is bloody brilliant. Like, it's a bit awful to use. I'd hate using it for like an entire 32 track, but like, yeah, this is fine. It's a bit funky looking. I mean, it's not comfortable. But hey, I'll take this over the last one. And the print quality isn't that bad. I mean, it's probably not good. But hey, that's what I get for using a local library because, you know, 3D printer companies are not responding to my affiliate emails. But yeah, this D-pad's perfectly fine in comparison to what else was seen today. I mean, what of these D-pads would you like to use? And why would you want to use any of them? Before we go on to our last D-pad, I want to give our honorable mentions to the D-pad, which had a tiny little D-pad on the D-pad, who didn't print very well and hasn't really survived the time between printing and recording. And the curved top D-pad, which for some reason just didn't print the bottom half of it. But let's get this apart and install the last D-pad. If you guys saw the grass D-pad video where I literally just put definitely not just fake modeling grass onto a D-pad, then how would you put real grass onto it? Well, you'd obviously need a garden bed, so we got the hollow D-pad, which is just flat walls, which I'm surprised printed fairly okay. Oh, that looks... Oh, that does not feel good. Like, it feels like the most like a normal D-pad. The corners on the inside are the most painful part, but there's... Like, because of how I don't like it, I'm putting this below the tall D-pad immediately. That is my instant review of this. But that is all the D-pads and a few face buttons that I printed. If you guys want to see more stupidly 3D printed face buttons and D-pads, then tell me what I should do, because I'm out of ideas. Just remember that they need to be able to fit through the D-pad holes, so you can't have like the circle D-pad or something like that, because, you know, I'm not gluing anything, you can't make me. But that's the video. I hope you all had a decent enough time, and I hope you all hated these D-pads that I have. I am now going to replace this with the tall one, because I have nothing better to do with this DS. You think this is a daily driver? Look at that top screen. Enjoy.